Well, gosh diddly dang howdy.
Fucking hello.
That's the hardest you've ever got in on an episode.
After all those minced oaths, I had to make sure I got us demonetized real quick.
Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. This month, our patrons voted for us to play a game from Technocrat Games, which is why today we're taking a taste of their big cyberpunk point-and-click adventure game, Technobabylon.
Which I very much appreciate. Technobabylon.
No, I saw...
Love a good pun.
Nobody doesn't love a good pun. And I think my leading theory is that the stronger the pun in your title, the better your cyberpunk game. So, let's see if I get proven wrong here. Let's go ahead
Can we talk about the water graphics in that intro screen? That's pretty good. The water pixel graphics.
They were pretty good, yeah. Oh! Hello. We cutscening? Okay.
Looks like you found the place.
You're sure this is the one?
I'm positive. Lava Sesame goes by Mandala in the Trance.
Ooh.
There's a big gap in the records, and it's shaped exactly like her.
I thought you said he put a lot of effort into it.
They've been hiding her activity, but weren't covering up their own work very well.
If they did, then I...
How are the headaches?
Won't be a problem for much longer.
You understand the plan?
Don't worry, I know exactly what I'm doing.
Spoken like someone who knows exactly what he's doing.
True.
After all, I've been planning this for years.
Been planning it for years. Oh my.
So is this going to be a heist thing or what?
It didn't seem like a heist. It sounded like they were that they were hiding the presence of a person in the trance, which maybe like I hate to use the term, but
a world built of abstracts and intellect.
Sounds dope.
yeah.
Every part has been crafted by an individual soul. It's the purest form of contact a person can have, mind to mind. It's the pinnacle of human achievement.
It used to be called Tumblr.com.
To them I say, join the future or be surpassed by it. Within the trance, we are millions of minds as one. But even as far as we've come, there's still one serious
okay.
flaw. Its reliance on the real world as its backbone.
Close this world, open the next, huh? Huh?
And disconnections. Damn. Don't panic. I'll just go and speak to the building manager. It's not like there's anything to be afraid of out there. Let's get this over with.
Okay. Okay. So now that we've sat through our little intro here. Okay. So yeah. It looks like the trance is some kind of I hate to use the term metaverse, but that's kind of what it is.
It's Tumblr.com.
Tumblr.com is what it is.
Yeah.
Connecting directly mind to mind, meaning that I now know all of your upsetting fetishes and nothing filters that out for me. Like I
Homo to homo communication.
Huh?
Homo to homo communication.
We're making a lot of assumptions here. Let's select Trance to disconnect. Mailbox, Trance, newsfeed.
Let's do the thing it didn't tell us to do, which is look at the mail and the news.
Okay. Newton support from City of Newton received. 10 July 2087 circumstances. Dear Miss Sesame, this message is to remind you that you have not been attending your scheduled employment meetings. If you do not inform us of your absences, you risk losing housing support from the city. You have been receiving city support benefit for 711 days, and we hope that you will be able to improve your circumstances soon. Interesting. So this person, I guess maybe this is Miss Sesame back here.
Yeah. Which
like-
tracks? We were hearing about a person with that name. Which tracks? We heard about a person in that name in the first segment.
Yeah. Let's see. From Lieutenant Colonel O'Shea. Dear Sir Miss, my name is Marcus O'Shea. I am the Chief Financier for the Oklahoma General Martin Chap Carter.
His recent death at the hands of a rival warlord has left me with 150,000 quanta of his finance. If you will allow me to transfer through your bank accounts, I can offer to share.
Okay. It took me a moment to find out we were just doing the Prince scam. From T Root. Hey, Dala. Seems like we haven't seen you in years. No idea if you heard, but there's a big game coming up at the Rotunda. If you're up for leaving your apartment, we could probably get you a place on the team. XOXO. Let's meet up. That's... If we haven't been leaving our apartment, if this is the person that indeed they were looking for in the intro, then this seems like maybe a phishing thing. EXS Pharma. Amazing deals on chem. Do you want the extra interface speed without the extra costs? Extra speed with extra farm. Open a text image for order info.
That seems legit. Let's open the attached image.
Do you want to do that?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Let me finish reading the mail and then I'll save and then I'll open it. From Toxic Sigma. Girl Guide. Yo, Dala. Good hearing from you, though I know what it really means. It really means you want something. Basically, yes, the batch of blue wetware you got is cracked, so you can grow it yourself. Just don't gray goo your place. It needs a few things. Blue wetware. So some kind of, like, computer brain interface thing. But you can grow it yourself, just don't gray goo your place. So it comes with the slight problem that maybe you accidentally turn your entire place into nanomachines. Water, nutrition, heat, because it's an organism. Heat, the normal stuff that it caused to break down, but this blend is activated instead. I see. All right, hold on. We're going to be prudent about this.
Yeah?
Compose new message. And I'm going to drop a hot save first. Oh no, why is it like this? Alright.
And that seems like a fine name.
You know what? We're going to keep that name. No one heard me fitfully trying to connect and reconnect. Alright.
Alright, let's get a virus. Again.
Better not download that package any more times than you need to. They might start learning to work together.
Is it just there now? Can we click on it?
No, I'm not storing that in my brain. Not unless I want to wake up in some factory in China in 10 years.
All right, so we got malware from doing that. Yeah, okay. What did you expect was going to happen? Here we go.
Extra speed without extra cost. That's what. It
Man,
says so
I
right
would
in the
love extra
email.
speed without extra
Who would
cost.
write you an email and just lie in the email?
People lie.
Why wouldn't you just not write the email then? It doesn't make sense.
Man, you know what? You're absolutely right.
Let's look at the news.
Let's check out the news. Gotta start with the world building. Chishiki. Worldwide. No connection found. News. Unable to access Chishiki server. Please check your network and try again. If problem persists, contact your network administrator. Thursday, 10 July 2087. News. Sport.
And for those who don't like sport, there's sport.
Please check your connection and data allowance and try again. Okay. Awesome. Epiphany. But they still had an ad downloaded. Okay, good to know. Epiphany, the movie. Okay. Oh, we're walking. Let's see. I don't know where our door is at. Oh, we got to exit the trance first.
Yeah.
Right.
Better go and talk to the building manager.
I always feel so useless when the game is fully voiced already, but so it goes.
Ah! Ouch.
Did you seriously?
Huh?
Access error. Oh, it's an automatic door. Got it. Understood. Password error.
Password error, huh? I guess the door's broken too. Contact manager.
Dang, fail deadly doors that lock you in your house when the internet goes out? No way.
Trapped?
No way. Can I opine for a moment about this?
Yeah?
I hate how much everything has to have computers in it now.
Yeah?
So much. I wish we could have just had a fridge that was built in the 1950s that was born to last without any fucking computers in it.
To be fair, we do.
That's true. I wish I could have had a car from the 2000s without any computers in it.
That was an option.
It's... We don't need to put computers in every goddamn thing. It doesn't need to happen. I'll stop yelling at clouds now. Where are we going? For the first time that you can remember, the prospect of staying inside your apartment is frightening to you.
See, I'm less interested in that, and more interested in the fact that it's fail deadly. Like, there's no way hundreds of people haven't died to these doors. That's a class action lawsuit waiting to happen.
Yeah, that's true. Left click interact, right
simple
click
safety
look at.
engineering.
All right, let's look at things. We got our first walking around puzzle.
Let's look at whatever. Let's look at the
Way
door.
out. Still standing in my way. Normally staying in the apartment would be ideal, but now that I have no choice about it.
All right, so we are being forced to leave.
Let's look at the thing that just got highlighted behind us. Oh, let's look at the vent.
The vent cover above the door. It lets the air in and keeps the vermin out.
Let's look at the thing that was just highlighted behind us.
Tenancy rules. City housing support.
Okay, what do we
This
got?
housing is provided as is by the City Department of Social Welfare.
Ah, never mind. I
Until
understand.
such time as you are able to secure employment, basic facilities are provided within. Since your stay is temporary, please do not damn it. Temporary? Huh. I've been here for 2 years now.
They give you a house when you can't get a job?
That's so
This
incredible.
is a utopia.
What the hell? Imagine. Unbelievable. They don't just let you starve on the city streets, huh?
I didn't know we were playing cyber prep.
Do you think maybe living in America has fundamentally broken our idea of what the rest of the world is like at
Yes.
times?
The panel by the door also controls the apartment's net connection, call system, and thermostat, as well as the door's locking. If you could get inside it, you might be able to set off an emergency unlock.
Okay. The large drain in the floor means that cleaning the room can involve as little as hosing everything down. Cheap is the way it's done in here.
Exposed fiber optics everywhere. I think they deliberately do this to make it less pleasant to live here.
Okay, I believe that. It's full of blue overalls, the kind provided by the city to the unemployed. Made out of a cotton paper blend, they are mulched and recycled into new clothing rather than cleaned.
That's just gotta be inefficient.
True.
One of the lockers where I keep a few things I've got in meat space.
Meat space.
One of the lockers. One of the lockers.
Okay.
Can we interact with ourselves? Okay, no.
Apparently not. We won't investigate ourselves. The shower curtain glows an eerie yet somehow soothing blue. Your project must have finished its final stages.
Oh, the wetware is
thing
growing
we're
in the
growing
shower.
in there.
Oh yeah, it needed heat and water.
Yep.
The Net Games trophy I won in '84.
Oh, wait.
Esports.
We're esports. Oh. Are we adjusts glasses jungling?
I don't know why I've still got it. I pretty much scrapped everything else to build the wetware still.
Scrapped everything else. Wow, so we really put a whole lot into that, huh? Cycler. Gaping black chute dominating the food machine's top half is where used trays and cutlery are deposited for recycling. Materials are melted down, vacuum formed into new utensils every time you order a meal. Some places use metal utensils, but down here in the poor blocks, it's all just plastic. You see.
Even if I could see out, it's not a nice view. Hundreds of other Skanto apartments in the barrel. The darkness is supposed to encourage people to move out. Not me. Just makes trancing easier.
Was the bottom half of that thing interactable? Yeah, food machine.
The apartment's food machine, which pipes your infrequent meals straight into your home in semi-solid form. Your machine's been broken for a while, but you haven't noticed. You've been too busy trancing. Oh, good. Food?
I'm not sure when I got this out of the machine. It's still soggy, though.
Still soggy? Is that desirable? Is that desirable? And okay. I think we found everything we're gonna find to look at here, so maybe we can start interacting.
Yeah.
Still not working.
All right.
Apparently I can't just wait for the problem to fix itself. Can't rely on anyone else.
Well, can you blame me for trying? Let's see. Can you open up the grate? Nope.
Guess I'm not as strong as I thought. I'm not getting out this way.
How about your lockers here? Anything?
Nothing in here.
Okay.
I usually keep clothes in here. Looks like I need to go to the support office to get more printed.
Okay, what about the left one? Surely the left one. Nope. All right.
Ugh, no. Last time I reached into the pile, there was stuff growing in it.
You know what? Fair. Absolutely fair.
If I keep randomly cutting cables, I'm going to end up electrocuted eventually.
Okay. I think the idea is we're meant to call for help from our manager, but I want to see if we can interact with any of these.
Oh yeah, the wetware still.
It may take up the entire bathroom, but this still is totally worth it. By growing my own wetware at home, I'll never need to leave the apartment again, unless something like this happens.
Isn't that the dream? All right, so what we got here? You remove the gelatinous clump of semi-organic wetware you've been cultivating in the still. It's like it's grown enough to be usable by now.
The still is empty. It'll take at least a few hours to grow another batch of wetware.
Okay. Trophy. I'm just picking up whatever now.
The window frame is welded in. Even if I could open it, it'd be a 150-meter drop to the bottom.
Oh, fair enough. Reaching your arm into the recycling slot can only end in tears. Oh, hold on. Memory cartridge, memory.
Interesting.
Plastic full, material no metal. Okay. I'm seeing part of our we're not going to commit to any of this just yet, but protein surprise, nutrient complex, and sucrogelatin complex. Wow. I love having my meals complex. Let's see if we can get in contact with our...
It's a homegrown lump of techno-organic wetware gel.
I like how she looks like DreamWorks facing while describing that.
Yeah.
How else are you supposed to describe the blue ooze in your
It's for
inventory?
connecting my brain's wetware to the external systems.
That is fun that the way that's done is completely organically. You gotta just grow more.
The NetGames trope, I don't know why.
Right.
This will open an individual's mind to the trance and load their mind-machine interfaces hub.
Alright. Let's see if we can get in contact with our... Just gonna go right on the floor here. Man, we look so much happier in here. I can understand why already.
Yeah. What if we do new message?
Let me find which one is our...
None of them.
Unable to connect to Mandala Mailhost Global.
All right,
Check
looks like
connection.
no.
Well, that didn't work out. I figure... It was worth checking, though. Yeah, because we're completely disconnected right now, right? So...
Yep.
Let's get out of here. Okay.
What if we click mem eject?
Memory module. Okay. Physical memory module containing the recipes that the food machine uses to make its mulch marginally less depressing. I see. What do we do? Unlike a lot of games that throw you into it, I've got no idea what I'm...
Do we,
Still not working.
What if we interact with the vent again? What if we interact with the vent again? Above the door, the vent?
I can't get a grip to open it. Not like I could fit through there anyway.
What if we get the malware from the Trance and install it on the door keypad to break it so we can get it open?
Install it in the door keypad. That's just funny enough to work. You mad lad. Memory block. Can we install this in ourselves or something?
Doesn't seem like it. Regardless, let's go to Trance. Let's get some malware.
Can we combine things in our inventory? Isn't compatible. Okay. You are unable to form a connection. Can we?
The wetware won't form a connection with it.
Okay, fine.
Malware time. Malware time.
We do have our memory block here.
Malware time.
Okay. Let's get that malware.
Yeah. I knew it was the right thing to do. You always open the mysterious attachment on the email.
You know what? This explains a lot.
Nothing bad ever happens.
Copied.
Yeah.
Speed boost image.exec to mem external.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, we got this sorted. All right, let's get out of here. I love that we're also completely willing to just sit down wherever.
Interesting. What about on the door itself?
How's that gonna get it open?
Huh. Okay, so I was wrong.
Well, maybe we got to make something over here. Load the memory module into the machine. After a few moments, it begins to glow, indicating a successful connection.
Well, let's select one of those.
Hold on. We got to put metal in. Unable to produce metal utensils due to danger of harm. Please. Unable to produce metal utensils due to danger of harm.
Yeah.
That's a sentence.
The foods.
Hey, we're not children. Lousy suicide rate.
Let's select one of the menu options.
Okay. A food tray obligingly pops from the machine's serving slot, completely empty. Pipes must be blocked again.
Hey, I'm hungry.
Got a plastic tray and a plastic fork, though.
I see.
Let's see. Well, we've got new stuff. Do we want to melt down our trophy in there? So we can get some black... Oh,
Can
that's
we?
what we can do. If we had a metal fork, we might be able to get in there. I think that's where we're going with this.
It broke.
Flimsy plastic that the fork was made of wasn't up to the task of prying the panel from the wall. With better quality tools, though. Machine thinks for a moment, then displays a message. User safety settings enabled, unreduced metal utensils. Take administrator permission.
Hey, we're not lousy.
Okay, so we gotta hack in. Can we use the wetware to do that?
We gotta be able to. Alright, hold on. Here we go. Yeah. Wetware inveigles itself into the food machine systems. Inveigling.
Hey, how's he?
Oh, do we need to now go in the trance and kind of get in there?
I don't know.
Because it did succeed.
We can try it. See what happens.
Yes!
Yep, looks like that's it.
Hi, I'm Sheffy, your interactive guide to THE Foods Auto Meal Sweets.
This is upsetting. I love it. Who are you? Why can't I put metal in the recycler? Hi, let's start. Who are you?
And what are you doing in my food machine?
Hi, I'm Sheffy, your...
We already had this bit.
I'm the voice of your food machine. I'm here to help you make the most of your machine and all the delicious possibilities. And if there's trouble, I'm here to help you out.
I don't much like your food. We shouldn't be mean to Sheffy. No, wait. I'm anthropomorphizing a machine. Never mind. Let's be mean to Sheffy.
What can you make?
Oh, you don't want to be mean to Sheffy.
There's
Got it.
lots of options.
Using THE's patented and proven protein fiber synthesis reserve cyst, I'm able to whip up some of the tastiest treats you've ever had.
That's likely to be true and depressingly so.
Like?
Just you wait. Before you know it, you'll be having the most cost-effective food you've ever tasted.
At least it isn't soylent.
Question.
My recipe books are always getting bigger. My best friends at THE always come up with great new ideas.
Having to sing the jingle every single time is one of those. Yeah, I get it. It's just, it upsets me so much.
Everything from protein surprise to Nutri-Blood casserole.
Ugh.
Don't be like that. Give them a try.
Why can't I put metal in the recycler?
Why can't I put metal in the recycler?
It might be dangerous. At the request of
Newton Civic Housing Services.
you've been limited to plastic utensils.
So they think we. No, it's not that they think we're a suicide risk. They think that people who are in the civic housing services are at a suicide risk.
Yep.
Got it. Understood.
But isn't plastic great? It's so easy to get clean.
But what if I want something stronger, like steel? That heavy protein mash bends the fork sometimes.
Sorry, no can do. I'm not just a chef. It's my job to keep you safe.
What about the trays and forks?
Yeah, let's
How do
ask.
I get trays and cutlery?
Haven't you been eating with us for years?
Humor me.
THE's food machines have self-contained
What notes are those?
recycle utensils.
It's the note T, H, and E.
Oh,
obviously.
you're right. You're so right.
I don't much like your
I've
food.
had to live off your crap for 2 years now. It's bland and it feels like runny puke. I have trouble swallowing and every mouthful makes starvation that little bit more appealing.
I'm sorry to hear that. Have you tried any of our new recipes recently? Let's look for some. See? It looks like I can't connect. Don't worry. You can always use the memory cards in the machine to upload delicious new recipes.
What's on your recipe card
What's on
now?
your recipe card now?
I see there's some new recipe data. It looks like...
Apparently whatever virus was writing that T-mail is doing some damage. You don't look so good.
It's nothing that can be worked around.
Sounds more like you need someone to put you out of your misery.
Oh, that's upsetting. Just remember, I'm anthropomorphizing a machine. It's not a real person. Killed a part of you. That feels bad. Ugh.
What if we ask again, why can't I put metal in? Is it going to give a normal answer or is it going to let us?
Not while I'm a boss.
I don't much like your
I don't
food.
like your food.
I like your face.
She's rude now.
I like the rude version, actually.
What about the trays and forks?
How would I stop you stopping me? I need a fork.
Yeah? How about I stop you stopping me stopping you?
Then I guess I'd have to stop you stopping me stopping you stopping me?
I like how we're arguing with a virus-ridden machine that we caused. We did this.
Yeah,
And we seem to be losing.
Will
the machine work without you?
What? That doesn't really answer my question.
You don't look so good.
You don't look so good. That's nice. What about your... Yes?
Yeah, you're the chef, friendo. You got it.
How do I shut you off?
How would I stop you stopping me? I need
Oh, we
a
already
fork.
clicked that one. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was the what about the trays and forks, but it wasn't.
Let's see. I think.
Will the...
And that's just.
Yep.
Yep. I think we've asked everything in this one now.
We haven't asked what about the trays and forks, and we haven't asked you annoy me.
How do I get trays and cutlery? Yes? And the trays?
And what was the other one we
You
have?
annoy me.
You're really, really annoying. You know that?
This takes one to know one.
What?
Your mama.
Yeah, we're losing this argument.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know what else to do other than
Ciao.
good we are saying.
All right, let's go back to the real world and see what's different.
Let's see if we manage to successfully make any progress with this.
Hey, I'm hungry.
Well, let's go back to recycler. Because we were trying to make it do metal, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it'll do that now that it's all on the fritz. Seriously? Seriously?
Hey,
Seek
that's
administrator permission. Okay.
Do we need to use the wetware again or something? Okay.
Okay. Is there anything else we can use our wetware on? Let's, because that'll give us more connections to. Here we go.
Oh, we were just able to do that all along. This has all been a wild goose chase.
Oh, well, I mean, I liked our idea of trying to get the metal fork to get the panel off.
Yeah.
Department's centralized systems speak to you more clearly than ever as your wetware joins its systems.
All right, back to the trance, I suppose.
Can we wet anything else? Can we wet
The
these
wetware
cables?
won't form a connection.
Okay. That's understandable. Let's get back in there. I like how we still have to do the gesture even though we're in the...
Forsooth.
Who wouldst summon the guardian of thine abode?
Who are you?
Who are you?
I am the defender, the guardian, the knight. No threat shall dare intrude upon thy domain while I stand watch.
Do you have a name?
I do not wish to trouble my lady with such minute details.
So, just Knight then.
Whatever thy will, my lady.
What do you do?
What's your function?
I am the defender.
Oh, wait,
I
did we just click
protect
that, didn't
the
we?
physical and the
Oh, we
etheric.
didn't.
I found you in the door's terminal software. You're the apartment's network security, aren't you?
Quite so. Trojans and malware, flee from my presence.
But you also control the door's security.
A vital role, my lady. None shall threaten the sanctity of your domain.
I see.
Who made
Who
you?
made you,
Tell me about
friendo?
yourself.
Sentinel Systems Nightwear, a data and physical security product of Sentinel Systems, version 3.02, licensed to City of Newton Housing Services.
Why are you a
What's with the knight in
knight?
shiny armor routine?
Who is better suited to the role than a loyal defender of the realm?
Okay, now tell me properly.
My lady, thine own.
Out of character.
Following managerial reformation of Sentinel Systems, the company's theme shifted to a feudal design.
So it is explicitly feudal. just double checking that it was explicitly feudal. And also that you have to say out of character to get the machines to not... Oh, no.
I find you irritating.
Has anyone ever told you that you get real tiresome real quick?
Customer research has shown the night image to be effective. 89% of customers associated with increased security and ability to solve threats. 67% associated with defense of a home in a professional manner. 55% found it more confidence-inspiring than Sentinel's previous mascot,
Which was?
the Sheriff. Following last year's New York police riots, public perception of such personnel diminished considerably.
Only then? Only then?
Can you let me out?
The door seems to be stuck. Can you do anything about that?
Attempting to operate door drive systems. Attempt 3. It would appear the machinery of the door itself has become fatigued. The terminus is unable to compel activity on the door's part itself. The safety unlock would doubtless serve you well at this juncture.
Can you use the safety unlock?
I'm afraid I cannot. It must be unlatched physically.
So where is it?
It lies behind the terminal. With sufficient armament, mayhaps thou shalt reach it.
Gee, thanks.
Hey, Sheffy's
I
sick.
think Sheffy the chef's come down with something.
The steward harbors a blight? Zounds! This shall not be allowed to continue. Foul harbinger! There are grave accusations of treason upon your head, steward. Stand and face me. We shall see what trial by combat makes of you.
I'm glad that we just solve viruses with a halberd.
I'm sorry, I don't.
How about thee?
Have at thee.
Well, that takes care of her.
Okay.
All right. So maybe it wasn't a wild goose chase. Maybe now we can get a metal fork.
Now that Sheffy isn't stopping us?
All right.
All right. Heck yeah. All right, we did it.
Wonderful.
We managed to escape our own room. Oh, whoops. Hold on. There we go. Yay! What? Oh. Nards. That's not good.
Huh.
Were they? Huh. Okay, hold on. So we got the door open and it bombed us.
This is it. Animus Organics.
Correct me if I'm wrong here. I don't think it's that opening the door got a bomb set off. I think it's that we opened the door and at the same time a bomb was set off.
I don't know.
You think Central's right on this one?
Either way, we were locked in to make sure we were there during it.
I still don't think an AI, however powerful, could predict a crime like this.
However, if it does help us catch the mindjacker.
Central hasn't exactly been generous with the details. I don't really think we're gonna find anything here. There are other, stronger leads we ought to be chasing.
What's the crime? And who are we? We got a jolt gun. An electroshock weapon with an output between 2 and 8 million volts. This tool uses ultraviolet laser to ionize a channel of air, allowing electrical charge to pass from the device to its target.
Is it just me or is that a lot of volts?
That's a lot of volts. While intended as a compliance tool rather than a lethal weapon, care must be taken in its use to prevent accidental fatalities. Cool.
What about the
Yeah,
other
you know
thing?
what? I'm sure we've been trained. Traveler. The cell issue Traveler, like the civilian models in many ways, capable of making calls and running apps. The specialized model carried by Cell possesses more powerful sensors and encryption. Okay. Traveler's sonograph is picking up very little ambient activity in the building. Expensive-looking car sits on the road. If you were in a worse mood, you might be inclined to ticket it. Oh, good. Just
I always make sure this is the car we take out.
They're all the same, Charlie.
No, they're not. This one's mine.
good. We're an ornery cop. Excellent. The controls for summoning the elevator. A keycard slot sits below the panel. Elevator appears to be the only route to the higher floors. Security must be concerned here. Where are we at? Animus
Organics.
Animus Organics. Company's front desk. In a big firm like this, you'd expect to be in demand 24/7, but the staff have disappeared. Also, that desk is right in front of the door. That desk is less than 10 feet from the sidewalk. What on earth? No entry room, no nothing.
Asserting dominance by making everybody squeeze past the desk awkwardly.
Yeah. Let's see if there's anything else we can look at first. Let's look at Lau. Your colleague, Dr. Max Lau, probably the only other case officer who could put up with your method of work. I see. Are we a little bit of a loose cannon? Someone who never seems to follow the rules, but by God, we get results? A technical jack of all trades and almost as unconventional as yourself when it comes to investigation. Okay. He'd be reluctant to say friend, as that would suggest a degree of emotional openness you're still unprepared to allow anyone. Well, at least we can acknowledge that. All right. Let's chat.
Lau.
Yeah?
Talk about the Mindjacker
I've
case.
lost count of the number of times the Mindjackers struck.
The Mindjacker.
Just mindjacking it.
Just Mindjacking it. Man, Chris Angel's career went in a weird direction.
In Newton or globally?
Oh, just a figure of speech. He's been on the rampage for too long, but now he's in our territory.
Should give us the advantage.
Previous mindjackings.
Did the last one say the Mindjacker or just the Mindjacker case?
Oh, good question. Let's
Do
click
we
it
have
again.
any ideas about our perp?
Okay, so where this is our case, and it's been a global case, but now he's in our area, and
I
that
see.
means the good old folks down here at Newton PD are gonna handle this. Don't you worry.
The fact that he's stealing data straight from living neural wiring is disturbing, but it tells us a couple of important things.
Oh?
Well, previously caught mindjackers have usually burnt out after one or two attacks. Sharing a whole other's brain worth of data is pretty taxing.
So we're looking for someone with a really specialized wetware setup in their heads.
Who gets headaches as a result?
That won't tell us what they look like.
Who gets headaches as a result?
Yeah, because of the specialized wetware and how difficult it would be to hold a whole other person's worth of data in their head.
I see. I understand now.
The other problem is how slippery this guy is. Only fragments of appearances on camera, no clear witnesses.
Which means he's either a master of disguise,
Or there's some pretty high up collusion to hide him.
Interesting. Okay.
That wouldn't surprise me if he were a business hire,
still, after this many hits, he may start to slip.
even if it's just his psyche breaking.
So it's weird that this is a thing that people know they can do, and really the only reason it doesn't happen more often is because physically human beings' brains aren't able to handle it. That seems to be the only thing stopping it from happening more
At least
often.
we've managed to link the previous mindjackings to one suspect.
It's the MO. Historically, mindjackers have used some kind of external gear. They use another system to extract, before storing it in their own neural tissue.
So they'd need a terminal.
Which is usually how we catch them. It's conspicuous.
But are mindjackers not behaving the same way?
No. His tools appear to be built into his own bodily wetware system. Some kind of resonance imager in his body, maybe.
Interesting. Well, I mean, I have been saying for a long time, like, all of that space in the arm, what is it really doing? Do we need all those muscles and tendons? Or can we just make that more storage space?
Yeah, hide a roll cake in there.
There you go. Professor, no.
Whatever it is, it's less invasive as well.
Exactly. His victims suffer massive hemorrhages, but no external injury. State of the art, but a dead giveaway.
Okay, so they've linked the cases based on not the fact that they're mindjackings, but because the way the mindjackings are done leave a specific trail.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a specific... Okay.
Central's prediction.
So, Central predicted our mindjacker was going to strike here.
You don't trust it?
I just don't understand how it came to that conclusion.
Obviously, we're doing our jobs right. We collect data, which Central interprets. Based on that data, it maps a pattern.
But why isn't it a pattern that we could see?
It's not only us. Central's got all of the city, the whole net to draw on.
But it won't tell us how it's come to the conclusion where the mindjacker will strike. Does it think we can't understand? Is it concealing something?
Just be glad we've got an advantage like Central.
What if the mindjacker is going to strike here because that's where Central is helping the mindjacker strike one of these officers?
Right. The way that they're phrasing it like that, like especially he's concerned that why is it then determining? Because they're just trusting it to this. It sounds like an AI or some kind of larger scope algorithm, right? And I kind of agree with him. Like, wait, if it's something that none of us are able to interpret or understand, how do we know that? And like, yeah, from there it is a natural to be like, well, do we have this backwards?
I still don't like it.
Let's talk about Central.
You don't like that Central's predicted this, do you?
It's not how investigations are supposed to be done.
Admit it. You're afraid your job's going to be stolen by machines. Kind of like weavers, factory workers, authors.
Oof.
Just how old do you think I am? No, don't answer that. I just don't like having that key bit of information kept from me.
You need to learn to work with Central.
So the idea is that Central is predicting crimes.
Yeah.
Right? Which is...
So we're in Minority Report.
We're in Minority Report. Okay.
It's not our enemy. It works
Or-
for us as we work for it.
We don't know that it's explicitly predicting random crimes before they happen. What we know is that they're like, here's our guy in our MO. Where do you think he'll strike next?
Yep.
Which is a slightly different valence than just Minority Report, but it's on the spectrum.
Animus Organics.
That's what the sign says. They're one of the city's largest computational biotech firms.
I love Animus as a name. Just be like naming you're naming straight up naming your company. Fuck y'all.
What do they make?
Wetware mostly. Wouldn't be grown here. Probably in Eurofed.
This place is just the offices?
Regional headquarters, Central tells me. Do we know why it predicts the next attack will take place here?
We just had this
They won't
conversation.
share that with us. Need to know. A high-tech firm like this must have secrets worth something to a mindjacker.
Wetware.
Wetware, huh?
Wetware, huh? I am very impressed that this game is fully voice acted.
Yeah.
Actually, I was genuinely not expecting that going into it.
I wasn't expecting the degree of detail with the portraits and animated sequences and so on, too. Like, this is dope.
Yeah.
Clearly a lot of work went into getting this just right.
Yeah, it's genuinely the depth of polish and detail that went into it was like, oh man, pretty deep. But also, sidebar, I don't get to give any of the characters silly voices. You could have bet this guy would have been a nah. Wetware, huh? That's what you're missing. You could have had that.
Yeah. Specifically for forming neural connections between systems. The blue stuff. The nanomachines keeping the modern world running.
It's funny. When I think nanomachine, I picture tiny gears and turbines.
Nanomachine,
But really, they're
son.
just bits of proteins and macromolecules.
This guy right here, probably not born yet. He's got big grandpa energy, and if he were around right now, I could probably just steal his candy.
They still perform all kinds of mechanical
I mean, to be
tasks.
fair, you could steal candy from people of all ages.
I don't know. Other people frighten me. They could fight back.
Just smaller.
Again, the DreamWorks face of uncertainty.
I guess I'm technically more of an expert in them than you are. I used to make them for a living.
Yeah,
Interesting.
but you wouldn't know what to do with them anymore. Organic computing. That's my field.
Let me know if you find anything.
We'll do Regis.
Regis.
Regis Philbin.
What? This gentleman was born until the 2030s, and his parents went, you know what? Fucking Regis.
It's way more plausible than that he was already born in our time and was named Regis. Things come back around in fashion.
I'm just saying. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. I guess maybe it's better than like a grizzled old man named Tanner. All right, let's check out reception here.
Hey, anyone there?
Doesn't look like anyone's around.
We've been having a loud conversation outside your front door, waiting politely for one of you to show up. All right.
Oh, elevator. I see.
Yeah.
I didn't realize we could interact with it.
The elevator's locked. Panel says authorized personnel only.
I guess we need to find someone who counts as authorized then.
Oh, hey, ours works.
Oh, cool. Let's see what's up.
Okay,
Let's open the
hold
case
on.
file. Let's open the case file.
Centralized emergency logistics. Category Class 4 information larceny with composite harm to health of individual targets, i.e., mindjack. Oh, the crime is the crime is stealing data, and physical harm to health is a side effect of it. Understood. I understand where the priorities lie here. IP protection has gone too far. All right, so we're Regis. Yeah, okay.
Regis is the last name, huh?
Yeah, but we're a last name kind of person. We're a last name kind of person.
First name C, so Chilbin, Regis Chilbin.
Wait, you mean Chilbin Regis?
Yes.
Outline. Beginning in March 2087, a string of data theft attacks have been carried out within Newton, using a process of resonant modulation with subjects' neural wetware. The data contents of individual victims' brains are being destructively removed, with fatal consequences to targets. Yeah, let's not gloss over the fact that the targets are just like, their bodies are just vegetative, and I guess, depending on how you view personhood, their brains are now part of this weird symbiote with whoever they're mind-jacked with, or their brains are stored in their femur. One of those two options. Victims today, 18 in Newton, and unknown globally. Identity of perpetrator not known. Subject appears exceptionally skilled at infiltration and may have inside help from larger sponsor.
Why are they so convinced it's one person if there's an unknown number of global
Yeah, that
victims?
screams more organization, doesn't it?
Like, if one guy can do it, why can't a lot?
Yeah, like there must be something fundamentally different about this person, or fundamentally wrong about what they know about the capabilities of mindjacking, because supposedly they shouldn't even be able to do this many in Newton alone. That's I don't know why they wouldn't think organization rather than single person, but I mean, I guess I'm just going to assume that they have a reason for it. Action. Case specialists Regis and Lau are assigned to compile all available data on mindjacker's activity, including investigation of latest targets for analysis by Central.
What's in the news?
Eurofed adopts metric time. Fuck! No! This has gone too far. Continuing a long-standing process of standardization, the Parliament of the European Federation, EF, has today ratified the uptake of metric time across the 64-member union. The measure signed into law by EF Prime Minister Jacqueline Santini at 06:52:80, 15:40 p.m. How does that even turn into that? Is planned to be rolled out over the course
tracks.
of the next 4 years. Under the scheme, measure of the time of day is to be divided into 10 hours, each with 100 minutes, made up each of 100 seconds. Santini, whose Federalist Party have been one of the keenest supporters of the new policy, greeted the change enthusiastically. Computing and commercial time measurement has long been carried out in a metric scale with atomic timing, and the division into 24 hours has itself merely been an arbitrary convention of history. While commonly referred to as metric time, the measurement of a day into periods of 10 should more accurately be known as decimal time. Internationally, the EF's policy has gained little traction, if not outright criticism, with some leaders condemning the changes as unnatural. The Oceania Cooperatives government was less emotive, issuing a statement that though the change was one demanded by the European voter, which we will respect as a democratic institution, They made clear the OC has no plans to adopt any similar measures.
I'm just imagining how much harder my work with software would get if we suddenly switched to a totally different way of measuring timing of things. You have no idea how many things would just fall apart for reasons that are unclear.
It is my understanding, based on viewing at least half a dozen Tom Scott videos, that the only reason anything related to time on the internet works is related to a couple of programs that some person did and no one wants to fuck with because it just makes things work. Is this accurate?
Effectively.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that's upsetting. Yep, that's what that is. Sport.
Comedy.
Oh, sweet. We got comedy. Newton 5537 UAE. Match in progress. Comedy.
Comedy.
Weather, City of Newton. Currently dry with light outbreaks of rain expected later this evening. Outbreaks of rain. It got out. Temperature, 12C. 53.6 F. UV index midday 7.8. Use SPF 30 and wear protective clothing. Chi Shiki says, a day and a night for staying indoors.
Remain indoors.
We can't.
Wow.
We're going to need to stop with the Mitchell and Webb nods at some point.
It's my whole personality. I apologize.
And again, an ad for Epiphany the movie. The only thing that was on our for our last character that we were able to see. All right.
What else is on the cell? The Traveler.
We've got our open
Let's do laser, paper, stone. Yeah.
Welcome to Paper, Laser, Stone, a modern take on the centuries-old classic. Rock beats laser, paper beats rock, laser beats paper. You have limited ammunition, though, so think carefully.
All right. What do we go with? What you feeling? What's your strat?
I got a rock strat. I'm feeling rock hard.
Wow. Okay, doing good. Do you think we follow through, or do you think we switch it up?
I think we follow through.
Okay. Ooh, bold. Wow.
Oh,
what
wow.
A play.
I was beginning to wonder if it was throwing on purpose.
I think we do have to swap next time. Oh, no, we don't. Okay.
How do we win? Okay. I'm not going to sit here through all 30 of our ammunition. All right. Enough of that. Contacts we can call Lau.
Let's call Lau. Do it.
Lau, you there?
Regis, right here.
Call Lau again.
Still there, Lau?
Regis.
We got to lead into the old guy energy, right?
Let's call Central.
This is Regis. Come in, Central.
Central standing by.
Status
report, Central.
All operations within centralized emergency logistics nominal. Anti-civil activity index within tolerance at 0.004. Weather forecast dry. Highs of 12 Celsius. UV index of 8.
Less general. Updates on the case?
Data, Dr. Regis.
Okay.
We're a doctor.
Yeah.
You don't usually make predictions on high-level cases like this, Central. What's different about...
Limited progress was being made through conventional investigation. To expedite the investigation, I was tasked to provide more direct oversight.
Hey, are you saying we can't do our jobs right by ourselves?
I am a civic coordination AI, Dr. Regis, with responsibility for 9.4 million inhabitants.
That's a lot of inhabitants.
Slander of colleagues will produce no gains for the city.
Oh, yeah.
I could slander you, but I won't.
A fact which, on occasion, I would hope you would pay more attention to.
How'd you arrive at this conclusion?
What made you think the Mindjacker was going to strike here?
The professionalism of the attack suggests that these are not merely random targets. Though the reasoning behind the attacks remains vague, patterns form from previous incidents. The probability of tonight's attack was sufficient that it warranted investigation.
Obviously, you're using data gathered by myself and Dr. Lau. But since we haven't found a pattern in our work, I guess that you've got more sources than us.
Correct. However, that information remains classified.
Huh. What a surprise.
All right, Central is getting these folks to do its dirty work to get more brains for itself. And it is a big sentient mass of wetware somewhere that's just constantly adding new people to it. And then it's going to turn into some weird collective consciousness thing of several brains all wired together in this one big blue goop thing.
If that's not the plot of this, someone write it.
I think someone has, and I don't want to spoil that anime.
You remain skeptical, Dr. Regis?
It's not how I think of detective work, Central. I don't believe human behavior is something you can just map.
2 centuries of research in probabilistic sociology would disagree.
Probabilistic sociology is the most frightening phrase I've ever heard.
We'll see.
I mean, is it?
In the way it's being used here, there's got to be an innocent way for it, but the idea of, like... You know what? No, I'm going to step back from that. I guess in the general sense, the idea of being able to predict large sociological movements doesn't seem inherently suspicious. But we're also farther along the Minority Report scale here in this setting. That's the part where I'm like, so yes, I do think it is worrisome in this context.
I was going to say, like, you write a paper, you do some probability. That's just doing sociology.
Yeah.
What's your take on the case, Central?
An individual of unknown origin is prosecuting a global series of attacks. These involve the removal of data from the minds of victims. Invariably, the speed of the process has had a deleterious and fatal effect.
Yes, those are the facts. But what's your opinion on the matter?
All we have are facts, Dr. Regis. These must be analyzed in order to apprehend those responsible.
I don't know. I mean, like, you have access to all that data, asking for, like, hey, what's the most probable version of events you see, huh?
Why AIs would make lousy detectives.
Cell retains an investigative corps of specialists such as yourself, Dr. Regis.
An investigative corpse.
Are we again picking a fight with an AI and just straight up losing?
Yeah.
I think that's
Your
it.
role is in no danger. You can be assured.
I never said I thought it was.
Though you may not be neurally linked, and I am unable to directly access your mental activity.
I can read you like a goddamn book, Regis.
A lot can be learned about an individual's thoughts by observation.
What do we know about Animus Organics?
Biotech firm, manufacturer of computational wetware and other biomechanical products.
Okay.
First publicly traded stock in August 2044. Currently sitting board members include...
Okay, maybe that's a bit too much.
2044, mark your calendars, right around the corner.
Mindjacker's going to strike here.
The projection has been based upon previous targets.
I like how we found like 6 different ways to ask it this question, and it's found 6 different ways to avoid it.
Markov German distribution map. Outlying variables can be...
Oh, okay, hold on.
Statistics aren't really my thing, Central.
You would have been unsatisfied with it's beyond your comprehension.
I guess you're right. Regis out.
I guess you're right. I would have been. We have no contacts outside of this. Our contacts are the AI we hate that tells us to do our job, our associate, and no one else. What does that say for our... All right. Oh, fuck.
What the hell?
This man is the victim of a long drop, but from where and why?
What'd you find?
Picked up key card. No, sir. Can we get... No attempt to look at, like, maybe we could save this person. Just, all right, time to loot.
He's dead. We can save him.
$27 and some 9mm ammo. We got this.
A security card. This man was custodial staff, a janitor.
Probably not our mindjacker's target then.
Still, I don't think this was an accident. We need to find out what's going on here.
And then another guy falls
Anything else
directly
useful?
on top of
Well,
Regis.
your opinion? Max, knock that off.
Sorry, I just wasn't ready for it. It makes total sense. I just wasn't ready for
Sorry. Well, he was definitely killed by the fall.
it. DreamWorks eyebrows again. Looks like he fell into that one, boss. Looks like maybe he had a lousy trip. Oh, man. Imagine the stories from this one.
Thanks. Real helpful.
No
We don't
wonder
know that he was
wasn't
killed by the fall. He
mind-jacked.
could have died first.
No, he was screaming on the way down.
Could have been someone else screaming.
I see.
He doesn't have the same
That's-
neuropathy
no.
associated with it.
So maybe Central was wrong.
There's still a body, though. We need to find out what's going on.
Well, we got the key card now, so we
I
can get
can't
in that
find anything
elevator.
else.
Okay. Got it. Got it. So we're just
Sorry.
going to keep kicking it.
Well,
Okay.
No, I mean, he doesn't. There's still.
Got it. So we're just going to leave that there.
Yeah, we're just going to steal his key card
Wow.
and leave him there.
I mean,
It's unlocked floor 26 for us.
yeah, I'm not surprised.
Must be where its owner was working.
Wait.
Damn
Wait.
it all.
Oh, I see now. I was having a hard time resolving what it was showing me. I thought we were looking outside of an elevator window as we went up,
Ah,
but we were watching the outside of the building as we went up, which windows reflected the stuff across the street. And that's why there was a broken thing there. And okay, I'm here. Not gonna kick
Burns
that
all
one.
around the planar nodes and his wetware wiring. Yeah, this is our mind-jacking victim.
Central was right.
The attack was recent, maybe minutes ago. The mindjacker was probably interrupted by the janitor who ended up on the street.
There's only one other way out of here. To the roof. We need to get up there before he escapes again.
Oh, okay.
This keypad must be to stop people getting up on the roof.
It's old-fashioned, but effective. Kind of like you.
Hey. A roof access door.
From the keypad, I'd say it looks like it auto-locks.
Charts. No idea whether these charts mean the company is doing well or going bust. Amongst all the economics and business speak, the only word you recognize is wetware. Terminals are in standby mode, awaiting their user's return in the morning. Active terminal. Terminal is still unlocked, apparently in use at the time of the attack.
The attack was recent, maybe minutes ago.
The mindjacker was didn't want to.
He probably didn't mean to send him out the window either.
His ID badge says Gerbach, Avery.
Avery
He's
Gerbach.
an HR supervisor.
We're probably going to need to know that name to log into this terminal here.
If the mindjacker's in corporate espionage, it's a pretty strange target.
Yeah, I in the back of my mind has been sitting the idea of like, okay, these targets seem to be a strange collection from what we know.
do we know? What do we know about the other targets?
Here's what we know. We know that these folks weren't able to find a pattern in the targets, right?
True.
So that makes me think that there's something, there's some other quality that the mindjacker is looking for that maybe they aren't aware of. So maybe some kind of compatibility thing.
Huh.
Have Central run his data. See if it can flag anything.
Elevator appears to be the only way into the office. That's the locked terminal. Desk phone projection shows unanswered messages. Okay.
What do we got?
Plaque identifying the ownership of the office. Roy Atwood, HR operations manager, must be who's in charge of this floor. Cubicle partition with polarizing smart glass for privacy. Okay.
We got any messages? Interesting.
Call everyone.
what time it is?
Sorry, wrong number.
All right, let's call everyone.
Well, we know the person who's in charge here is Roy, right?
Yep.
I think I found the office manager's contact.
See if he'll help us. Remember, be consistent when you're talking to him.
Be consistent.
What? Who is this? Do you have any idea what time it is?
Mr. Atwood, my name is Dr. Regis. I'm an investigator for Cell.
What? I mean, what's happened?
How do we want to approach this?
I think we got to go with it's an emergency.
Do we want...
Or do we want to go with there's some trouble at your office?
Yeah, okay.
We're investigating a serious incident in your workplace. I need to ask you a few questions.
Nuke, what happened?
Should we make sure to start with you are not in trouble?
Sure.
Don't worry, you're not in trouble. We need access to the roof stairwell in your office.
Wait, how do I know you're really a cell agent? I can't just give out the code to anyone.
I don't think you realize how serious this is.
This is a serious incident, Mr. Atwood. Time is slipping away, and a serial killer might be as well.
What? Really?
We need your assistance to bring him in.
Wait a sec. Serial killers in the Animus office? Gerbach, this is real unprofessional of you.
Huh?
Come on, I know you didn't want to work tonight, but there's a reason you're not allowed up on the roof. You almost had me, but pretending to be a cell agent...
Damn.
Huh.
Should we try again?
Sure.
Caller blocked. Okay, so I guess we won't be able to get through that way.
Hey,
Well.
Lau.
Let's check out the terminal then.
Yeah?
Oh, never mind. We're talking to Lau.
Looks like we found our latest casualty.
Damn it. Why him, though?
I was wondering the same thing. We're assuming the mindjacker's a data thief. The usual MO would be to target valuable info he can sell on the black market.
But this guy, he was an HR administrator.
Apparently a very good one, but not the kind who'd be let in on company secrets.
Yeah, so it's not like there's obviously something else he's
We'll just
looking
have
for.
to ask the mindjacker when we catch him. That body on the sidewalk.
That would have been a long fall. He must have been in the wrong place at the wrong time. Came across the mindjacker in the middle of what he was doing.
Paid for it heavily, too. This door is really starting to get on my nerves. Lau?
Don't worry. I think I get where you're coming from.
And who says brute force never solves anything?
We didn't need to do a fucking puzzle?
Wow.
All right.
Come
Lol.
on, we've almost caught up with him.
Oh, wait, what? This guy.
Mindjacker.
Freeze, cell agents.
Drop the
Lay
weapon.
down your weapon and put your hands above your head.
Does that ever work?
Sometimes. It was worth a try.
We're cell agents.
We just said that already.
We're still cell agents.
Cell doesn't appreciate people shooting at its agents.
If you cut it out, maybe we'll put in a good word for you.
Come on, he's got to reload at some point. How big is that clip?
You're under
You're
arrest.
under arrest on suspicion of illegal trafficking of neural data, breaking and entering, and homicide.
Let's not forget, shooting at cell agents.
The only way off this rooftop is down, either with us or over the edge.
Frankly, the second one's fine by me.
Uh-huh.
What?
Jetpack! No one ever expects the jetpack.
No one ever expects the jetpack.
What? He had lifting gear?
He's escaping by aerostat.
Central, our mindjacking suspect has fled the scene by air.
Did no one notice the hovering helicopter above this whole thing?
Interceptors dispatched. Belcorp officers have arrived on scene at Animus. Please return to headquarters for debriefing.
Nuke it. We were so close.
Why are all of our swears so quaint? Cell headquarters. said quarters.
Max,
What? Huh?
were you sleeping on duty?
Sleep? No, I was trancing. For work, of course.
The face of someone who was definitely doing work at the moment.
Dr. Lau was submitting her case report.
We were so close. Have you found the aerostat he escaped to?
No records have been found of such a vehicle.
What?
Radar and air traffic records show no aerostat present at that time, and no communications traffic has been identified regarding the aerostat.
Maybe he deleted them? Covered his tracks?
That would require access to an improbable number of systems, including my own. Such an undetected intrusion into such systems is implausible.
You realize that the second most reasonable explanation after that is that you're an accomplice then, right?
Are you saying we're lying?
It is possible that you were mistaken. Human error. For the moment, you are advised to pursue other lines of inquiry.
If you say so.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Seeing the dude literally fly off in a jetpack into a helicopter, and then the thing is like, well, it doesn't show up on my flight map, so there wasn't one. Did nobody think of taking a picture?
They were in a firefight.
Not anymore. The dude flew off.
Yeah.
Did nobody think of taking a picture?
That's a good point. That's a good point. Screens run through all the available data pertaining to the Mindjacker.
The way out. One of Central's fisheye cameras. Someone has covered it in tape. I spend as little time as I can working on there. That's how I get results.
Results like a dead body.
Two. No, sorry, one.
No, two. The janitor.
Yes, just the janitor. Oh, no, two. Yeah, sorry.
And the victim. A number of cables run directly into the building's electrical and data flow systems from Lau's desk. Apparently, her customized wetware gear sometimes requires tremendous resources, and she doesn't care how many of the building's technicians complain about her pulling floors open. If something needs to be destroyed, or for confidentiality reasons, this is where it goes. Anything in here is gone forever, after thorough scrutiny by Central, no doubt. Isn't that, like, exactly what... Just put it down the chute. It's some literal 1984 shit. Right? Like, literally. Throw it in the chute. Oh, God. I was already settled in at her desk. Might as well let her handle the case report. I've been wondering. The last scene avoided using any pronouns for Lau, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm not going to commit then. I'll take the lead. And now we're just going with it. Cool. All right.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Let's chat.
Hey, Lau.
Yeah?
What do we do now?
Ideas where we can look next?
I thought you were supposed to be the lead on this case. We could look into that other lead. What was his name?
Gil Vanderwall?
Yeah, that's the one.
I thought Vanderwall made it pretty clear he wasn't going to speak to us.
Might just be the way you handled it. Tact is apparently not your strong point.
I like to speak my mind.
I'll contact him and see if he's more open to persuasion. He might cooperate if you're not there threatening him with physical injury.
He's a dyed-in-the-wool felon. He deserves worse.
Wow. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not surprised, just...
But if he can help us...
All right. See what you can do. Let me know if you find anything.
Will do, Regis.
All right, let's look at our... We can make phone calls from our computer. Finally. Oh, God, we got tons of mail to read through. Before we do that, let's look at our photo albums. Viksha and Charlie, May 2066. Oh, that's what the C is.
Not Chilbin.
Not Chilbin. Control plus escape. It's never too late.
That's the same story. Is the comedy match still on?
Comedy match is still on, and the score has not changed.
that
2
one
hours have gone by, and the comedy, they're still sitting there like, comedy.
I choose to believe it's one guy who just has tremendous augmented lung stamina, but isn't very good at scoring.
Fair enough.
Just comedy.
Comedy.
For 3 hours straight.
Oh no.
What's in our mail?
Mail or folder file folder.
Let's
first.
do file folder.
Centralized emergency logistics case file. All right. Okay. Yeah. That's the same thing we read. Okay. Yeah. Let's read our mail. At Null from null@null.node. Your legacy. Very important that you download and activate this package in a secure location as soon as possible. Tell no one. Lives depend on it.
That's interesting.
Santiago, Dr. V. Hey, Charlie, why you hogging loud so much? I just need a wirehead on cases as well. Probably guess why you're not letting go of her. Why? Hey, but seriously, man, give the rest of us a turn.
So they're all doctors.
They're all doctors, which is the moment we start calling cops doctors, I'm done. I'm done. BFR Surgical. Dr. Regis, as per our discussion at your last checkup, you have still not opted for enhanced neuroconnective wetware. While not yet critical, please remember that your work will be increasingly difficult as support for non-WW systems is phased out. Wow. Fulcrum Admin. Charles Regis, your monthly payment of 8,100 units for the rental of the Tier 42 Northwest Balcony Garden has been processed. Approval for continued use granted by E. Vargas, Centralized ADM. Thank you for your continued contribution to the city's green skyline. So we're renting out a balcony garden. Pretty hefty sum, too.
Yeah.
Huh, I wonder why. Continued validation. Dr. Regis, the optical feed from your office is no longer functional. Based on past examples of your behavior, believe it likely to be by your own hand. While you may object to perceived surveillance, please recall that this is for your safety and that of other cell staff.
Thanks, Central.
Thanks, Central. Oh, here's Gil Vanderwall. Apparently my previous answer was unclear. No, I will not help you with your investigations despite your crude threats. Continue to make baseless accusations about any supposed ties I am alleged to have with organized crime. You'll be hearing from my lawyers. P. Weissmull. Hi, Charlie Frater doesn't look very good regarding Baxter. Central's approved the parole. Don't take it personally. It's not like they ignored your input, but, well, you're not exactly going to be the most objective person after what he did to you and your wife, are you?
Oh, no. Did somebody kill the cop's wife?
Oof. And we get to it, and they're ignoring the testimony of the dude being like, he killed my wife.
Yeah.
I see.
All right, let's get that totally not suspicious data.
Download the data package to your traveler. You're unsure who this might be. An informant, perhaps? Much you just like the cloak and dagger approach they've requested, you'll take any help you can get right now. Okay, so now it's on our traveler.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we read all of our mail.
Let's take a look. What do we got?
I trust Max, but I know Central would hear everything in cell headquarters. I trust him.
Let's call Max.
Call.
Yeah.
Hello, you there?
Regis? Right here.
Never not funny. Oh, we're outside our office now. I'm sharing an office with Lau for 19 months now. Normally Central would have rotated your partners by now if it weren't for the enormous jump in efficiency since the match. And the fact that no one else can stand working with you. Door leads to Cell's surgical lab. Seems to currently be occupied. You don't mind Santiago, but aren't too keen on Preston. Everything he says or does seems to be a slavishly obedient attempt to stay in line with Central. Not even Central cares that much.
Locked. Dr. Santiago must be working on something he doesn't want me seeing.
Understandable. Though you can tolerate Dr. Santiago's opinions, it looks like Dr. Preston's the only one in the office. You'd rather avoid another sermon on the merits of centralized government. Okay, well, let's see what else we got. Bulletins. Notices cascade across the board. You dislike the way they need to move all the time and believe that it reflects the short attention span people have in this city. Alright, so the elevator's probably our way up and out of here, but let's keep checking over here, see what else is around.
One of Central's fisheye cameras.
Can we wave at the camera? Sabotaging the camera in your own office is one thing, but people might seriously question you if you start vandalizing the ones in the hallways. At the end of this hall, the door leads into the waiting rooms. Persons of interest who don't quite deserve the cells are temporarily kept here. Are we allowed in? Oh, we're just allowed in, huh?
One of Central's...
The waiting room is one of the few places you would never sabotage them. Okay.
Hey, kid. You alright? They picked this guy up last night. He's got something in his wiring that might be contagious. I guess that means I'm safe, but still. Poor kid. Hey, kid.
Alright, well. Well, remember he's here in case we need him, but that's unfortunate. Interesting that we're allowed in there.
Yeah.
And that there's an endless stream of officers walking into that room.
And not coming back out. I guess that's where they go to get recycled. Into fresh officers.
There you go. So we take the elevator and see if we can go up to the roof or something?
Yeah, I guess so. We could go to the balcony garden and we could listen to the message there.
Yeah, let's do that. Fulcrum Tower. Oh, do we rent the garden just to have some green space and alone?
When people worry, there's always something they find to help them. Drinking, the trance, even God sometimes. Me, I've got a place I like to go to. It's helped me when I've been troubled in the past.
And we pay a pretty price to be able to come here. But I think I know what's on that plaque, but let's take a look around first. Storage locker for your gardening tools.
It's empty.
Really? Tree's unusual constitution causes it to shed its leaves more often than a natural specimen. Diligently tend to the mess it makes as often as work allows. Not in the mood for gardening.
It took a lot of work to make, but it was worth it. This engineered tree is the kind of memorial I think she'd appreciate.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured was going on here.
It's sick.
Not even having to glance for a moment, those words are etched in her memory deeper than anything else. Viksha Regis, beloved wife, friend to all that lives, 11 August 2034, 2 January 2067. Think of us not as engineers, but as artists. Better not move it. It's where it ought to be. Alright, let's check out this data package.
Here goes nothing.
Dr. Regis.
Yes?
Regis? Central's still giving us a negative on the aerostat. It's like it just vanished. So I thought I'd better give you a heads up.
Wait, you came all the way out here to our private garden?
Yeah.
Where we buried where our memorial to our wife is?
Do you mind? I was in the middle of something. How did you find me?
Central told me you'd be here, at Fulcrum Tower. Also, it said, stop turning your traveler off.
What a surprise. I like my privacy, though. That's why I come here.
You hang around the balconies much?
Might as well be straight with her.
Yeah.
She seems to be the only one that could tolerate us.
Take a look at the plaque.
Viksha Regis, beloved... Oh, Regis, this is... I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Charlie, I didn't know.
You wouldn't have. I don't tell anyone about it.
Wow. I know you've got some seriously high-up strings you can pull, but I didn't think they'd ever let someone be buried up here. And how the hell can you afford somewhere like this?
Viksha.
We were married for 4 years.
I'm sorry it couldn't last.
We met in our professions. She was a engineer as well.
You didn't have kids?
My previous work, well, it left both of us infertile. We had embryos prepared through IVF, but we never got to using them.
I'm really sorry. I remember reading... It was Baxter, wasn't it?
Don't push it, Dr. Lau.
Sorry.
She isn't buried up here. She was processed like anyone else.
I see.
Ugh.
Oof.
The tree is special, though. I made it myself, from scratch.
Planted and grew?
No, made.
I mean, on one level, I personally don't know if I want to be buried or cremated or whatever. Like, I don't know that my body needs to be able to sit in the earth and decompose for that long. On the other hand, it's a different thing to be just recycled.
Yep.
For spare organic parts, I guess?
It's a cross of Chrysophyllum canito and Prunus cerulata. The junk DNA in every cell of it contains her entire genome.
Wow.
Damn. Okay. I don't like you because you're a cop, but I will admit that's a very loving tribute to your wife.
Takes a lot of looking after.
But
makes it all worth it. You're right, though. This place is very expensive. Why do you think I live in a pod in the Southeast Barrel?
I didn't know that was where you lived either. I think I figured out why you went off the grid to come up here tonight. You heard about Baxter, didn't you?
They let a monster like that walk.
They didn't parole him because they approve of what he did. He's out because he's got skills Central thought would be useful.
No wonder he's got a beef.
Wow.
I understand the beef now.
Wow, yeah.
It was one thing where I was like, okay, the judicial process is letting him out on parole or whatever. You know, that's part of it. I get it. You don't have to like it. He's out because he's got skills Central thought would be useful.
With a governor jammed in his limbic system, well, he won't be the same man. He can't even imagine hurting anyone again.
Oh, that's...
We all know that works really well.
That
and
works
never
super well and never
Even if
backfires.
it were completely true, I know that there is absolutely no way I could forgive him.
On the bright side, he'd probably be pretty mad at you too. Well, if he could have thoughts like that anymore without falling over and puking, you put him away.
Maybe he's into
and that
puking.
counts for something. I know it's not exactly normal for you to open up.
Oh, wait, so we did successfully get him put away, and then Central's like, no, I need that guy because he's got skills I could use.
Yeah.
Let him out. But, you know, let me fuck with his ability to conceive of any kind of violence.
But if you want someone to talk to,
Central wants us?
I'm afraid so. We better get going.
So we never got to finish that message.
I just need a moment to think, Max. A little privacy. It's why I came up here in the first place.
I understand, Charlie. I'll be in the car. I'll see how long I can stall Central.
Max,
Yes?
Nothing.
That's all right, Charlie. I understand. I'll be in the car.
I can't ask for her help in this. I'm not even sure what this is yet.
All right, let's try again.
You are alone, as requested?
Yes? Now what is this about?
1448D-A, 1448D-B, 1448D-C, 1448D-E.
Oh, did I do something wrong?
Excuse me?
Where's the -D-D? Your stomach lurches as you recognize the image. You know them, you've seen them before, but you hadn't remembered them by number. Whoever is calling you has 4 embryo containers. Your own. Why was there one that was not included in the... I see.
What about them?
So we're being
They
threatened.
were removed from the Alracis Medical Center, originally deposited at 1615 on the 11th of November 2065. They have been fertilized by yourself and Dr. Viksha Regis. They were frozen at the earliest viable phase of growth. 3 are female and 1 is male. They were deposited after your fertility treatment proved...
Stop! Why are you telling me this? Who are you? And what are you doing with my kid... my embryos?
You are about to meet with a contact, Gil Vanderwall. In his home
Indeed
is
we
an
are.
active memory module, a most unique model. You will secure it for us. Further instructions will follow.
And if I refuse?
And what if I don't? That image could be a sim.
Apparently, you need more incentive not to waste my time.
Oh, dicks.
1 is gone. 3 remain. Do it quickly. Your legacy is in jeopardy.
Oh, dicks. The conflict brews in your mind and in your heart. Giving into blackmail like this would be the antithesis of everything you stand for, both as an agent of the law and as a human being. On the other hand, you cannot bring yourself to risk a small part of the legacy that you've worked for so hard for so many years to maintain.
Save the lives of our children? I think I can accept that.
Ooh. Yeah. I don't know what I would do in that case either. If I had, you know, like frozen fertilized embryos of the last things between my dead wife and I, right? Yeah. So what's up, Lau?
Vanderwall agreed to talk.
Yeah. How'd you guess?
He couldn't hold out forever. What did he say?
Didn't want to talk over the...
Lau?
Central wants a word.
Dr. Regis, Dr. Lau.
This isn't just a social call for an update, is it, Central?
Dr. Regis, lately you have spent a great deal of your time off network.
You know what that reminds me? That kind of threatening sentence reminds me of?
What?
You ever read The Circle?
Yes.
Dave Eggers? Yeah. You're like, you've been spending all your time off network. How are we supposed to enjoy the nature hike if you don't share it on social media with everyone?
It is for your safety and that of the citizens that we...
Central?
All points bulletin. Evacuation in progress at Barber's Gate Transit Station. Case officers Regis and Lau assigned to crisis management.
What's happening at the...
All case data has been transferred to Dr. Lau. Your vehicle has been rerouted. Please seek an expedient resolution to the situation. Central out.
Business-like as ever. Let's go see what this is about.
Interesting. So a different case to go to instead of the contact that we were meant to go to, and also the place we were meant to go to in order to sate the person who's threatening us.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, I'll tell you what. I think this is a good place to stop for now.
This game is neat.
This game is really neat, and I'm glad we got a chance to get our feet wet in it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we don't have time to make this a full series right now.
Unless it's what y'all demand.
Yeah, but if it's something you all want us to return to, I think we would both be more than happy to make more time for this.
Yeah.
So if it's something you want to see more of, let us know. Otherwise, I think I am. I really enjoyed a small taste of this, and I think it's also a good idea for maybe you all to grab it yourself.
Yeah.
Could be fun. Could be fun. Could be fun. Thank you again to all of our patrons for supporting us another month.
Yeah, that.
It means the world to us that you like what we do here and want to support that. We love to give a super special shout out to the patrons that are I'm Jacked In tier, including Alice,
the Fighting Doll,
and Snow Flurry. We haven't been playing enough cyberpunk games lately, so I'm glad we have a reason to keep that joke alive.
Yeah, glad we got another one on the plate this time.
There we go.
Thanks, y'all.
People who support us at patreon.com/APR get access to a handful of Patreon exclusive episodes before they're made available on the main channel. They also get to vote every month for an indie creator for us to feature on the channel, which is why we're playing this game right here. If you want to do that as well, you can. All the money we make from our Patreon goes back into supporting the channel, whether that's funding the game so we can buy these games every month, or keeping our equipment up to date, and especially in recent times when it's allowed us to replace equipment on a very expedient schedule, and we've been thankful for that. So we appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you.
Smash that like, comment and subscribe.